Hi all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today we've got Valentino Rossi, and this month we've got 5 issues to get through. So we've got issues 44 to 48. Excellent stuff. Now this is what we have been working on. Obviously the engine. There we go, that's what we're up to now. Quite a few parts added onto that. We've got a lot more to add onto it as well. But we're also going to be adding the exhaust. That looks brilliant. And the radiator, and we need a couple of flanges as well as. But first of all, we'll have a look at issue 44 to see what that entails. So here we have issue 44, 2013 season, a new start. Some cracking pictures in this magazine. And here we have the instructions: rear shock absorber linkage and reservoir. There we go. So we need the Allen key again. And we'll pop that onto there, and that is what we're left with. There we go. Not a fantastic lot to do, but there'll be more as we've got 5 issues. Anyway, let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts, all nicely packaged, not a great lot to it. There we go. So we have the suspension triangle, the connecting rod, the long Allen screws, the short Allen screws, and the gas reservoir and the control valve block. We'll also need the Allen key. So first of all we need the triangle and the rod, and we place them in there like so. You must make sure that that is facing away from the triangle, and we can fit them together with one of these screws, which is part D. There we go. Now we can fit that with the engine. So we need the engine over, and put that on its side there, and that will go in there like so. That end will eventually meet up there, but we need one of the longer screws now. Excellent. That is brilliant. There we go. I thought we were going to fasten these two together, but we don't. Not in this issue anyway. So we can pop that to one side, because what we need these two pieces. Now this is D-shaped, as you can see, and so is that. So it will only go on one way. There we go. Nicely clicked into place. On this, turn this over. And you can see 2 holes there. Yep, for them 2 pegs, and we can turn this around and fit that into there. There we go. That will eventually link up with that, but not in this issue. But anyway, that is issue 44 complete. Okay, so issue 45. Flip through the magazine, extremely colourful, and here we have the step-by-step instructions: exhaust system and radiator supports. So we have the radiator support bracket, the 4 lambda sensor connectors, exhaust outlet bracket, which is C, 2 cable guides, and screw type S and screw type V. So we'll need, there we go, put the cable guides on the radiator. There we go. The exhaust, we put the pipes on the lambda sensors. We need the 2 flanges as well, and then we can pop this onto the engine, and that is the final result. Excellent stuff. Let's get the parts out. Here are the parts. There we go, those are the parts. These have a ribbed side and a smooth side, so we've got to make sure we get them the right way around. That is metal, that is plastic, those are the screws. But first of all, we need these 2 cable guides, and basically that the way around, I think. It doesn't really matter anyway, to be honest. But there is one peg bigger than the other on these cable guides, so it will only go in one way. That will go in there. quite a tight fit. And this one will go on this side. That one's gone in, no problem. Still not straight. There we go. That's the two cable guides in place. Excellent. Let's move on to step 2. Okie doke. Right, get these pipes onto these sensors. So with the rib section on the end of these sensors, pop them on just like the instructions there. There we go. That's much better. Excellent. Now we need those two flanges, L1 and R1. So we need L1 on here, like so, and R1 I believe goes something like that. There we go. Let's put L1 better into place. There we go. There we go. That is how it should be. Now we can pop this onto, there we go, the engine. Turn this over. Something's probably fallen off there. And you can see the other two flanges there and there. And need that pipe out of the way really. So this will go on here, and we just need to match up those flanges. Pop it to place there. Now what is stopping it? Let me just have a look at this because that's not going right. There we go. That's that exhaust in place. It was easy, just take the flanges off, put them in place, and then put the piping in, exhaust pipes in. Made it more difficult doing it the way they wanted to do it. There we are. It all clicks into place. I don't know. What are they like? Excellent stuff. Right, we have that bar to put in place. Okay, now we can fit this bar into place, which goes just there like that. Excellent. That will keep that in place as well. Excellent stuff. Just get the screws. There we go. That's that bracket in place, and those 3 screws. Very awkward. That is it for this issue. But going back to this exhaust as well, you're better off just putting the flanges in first and then popping the exhaust pipes into place. But it made it simpler for me anyway. Even though I did it off camera, it was getting a little bit awkward. But there we go. That's issue 45 complete. There we go. Issue 46. Again, quick run through the magazine. Very colourful, and step-by-step instructions. Radiator hose and oil pipes. So A is a radiator hose, B short oil pipe, C long oil pipe, and we have type V and type K screws. So pop them into place. As you can see, we've got a little bit of put the radiator support in. There we go. So we'll pop that in, as well as that is what we're left with. So basically we hook up the radiator. Excellent stuff. Let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. Okay, so those are the parts. Let's bring the engine over. Okay, here we are. the first thing we need to do is to pop this pipe into there. Right, that goes neatly. I'm knocking things off again. Into place just there. Excellent. You can see where that pipe goes there. Now this one goes here. This is a short oil pipe, so we'll fit just there, like so. And then we have this pipe, rubber hose. There we go, twist that on, just like that. That's a better shot. Next we need this radiator support in here, and push that into there, and we fix that in place with a Type K screw. Tool for this now. There we go. That's much easier than that Allen key. That was difficult, that, with that Allen key. Excellent. Now we need the radiator in place. Okay, now with the engine situated like that, there's that hose pipe and those two other pipes, long and short oil pipe, and this radiator supports here. We have another hose here, which will go there eventually. Now we need to capture all of these. Yeah, very awkward. There we go. These two hose pipes, that piece I took off the radiator simply because it wasn't going in. There was a bit too much of a rough edge on the short pipe, so it just wasn't going into place. It was being very awkward. Now these other pipes will fit into place. Should fit into place, no problem now. That twist that hose pipe back on there, and that support is also getting in the way at times. There we go. So I'm trying to do it for the camera, but it's not doing me any favours. Right, I'm going to get this top section, two pieces, show you. I'm going to pop a screw in here. That will locate that there, and same on the other side. I'll do that now. There we go. I've had to unfasten that retaining screw there, just to get that last hose pipe into place. So I'll pop the screw back in place now. There we go. That was tight. Very awkward. Now we just need the radiator support, which fixes there with a K screw, I believe. Okie doke, last screw. Here we have. Pop that through there and pull it out a little bit. It's just not in the right place there. This is going into plastic, so you've got to be careful not to over tighten it. There we go. Excellent. That was fiddly. Well, there we go. So that hose pipe there, that hose pipe there, two screws on either side to keep that radiator in place. These two oil pipes, short and long, and that radiator support is now in place. But that was very fiddly indeed. Some people make it look so easy, but I'll show you that wasn't. There we go. Let's move on to issue 47. Okay, no, issue 47. Go through the magazine. Yeah, we have the instructions, lambda sensor and frame parts, two rubber tubes, two lambda sensor unions, cable guide, support bracket, dummy knot, two steering stops. There we go. So not as fiddly, I don't think, but these might be. These pipes, We connect up the lambda sensors there. That is the final result. Excellent. So let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. There we go. Those are our parts. So we need the engine back again. Here we have this gorgeous engine. First thing we need, start the assembly with part D, which goes into them two holes there. This is just a push fit. That goes, should press, there we go, into place there, just like that. Excellent. Next we need these two stops, and these two pieces actually go here and here. Just push into place. That's the first steering stop, and the second one goes just there. I'm gonna have to force them in. See them alright? Excellent. Right, let's get this one in. Got the tweezers around it. There we go. Even though the push fit, they are very tough to put into place, so make sure you don't break them. Well, that is brilliant, that. Let's move on to the next step. Next we need the cable guide, so I think we need to turn this over again, and it will go just there. I don't think that's going to stay in, so I'm going to glue that in. There we go, there's that cable guide. That's now glued into place. Excellent stuff. Now we need the dummy nuts, and the dummy nut goes in here, all the way down there. I'm going to have to push this into place. There we go. That's where that dummy nut goes. Odd, some of these parts that they give us. Now it's time for the tubes. I'll pop that to one side. These need to be 85mm. So that is... there isn't much to trim off, to be honest. It's only a couple of mil. There we go. That's that one. Yeah. And that one. Okay, yeah, we need to pop these onto these, what they call unions. Just like that. So you leave that end vacant. Excellent. Now let's hook these up with the sensors. Okay, now these two pipes, these two unions, sensor unions, fit into here, what we fit in step one, and they will only go one way. There is a hole there and a peg in the middle. Might be an idea to fit these first. There we go. I'll take these unions off simply because it's a lot easier to do it this way and then pop them into place. There we go. That was a lot easier. It's so fiddly, this. There we go. But that's them lambda sensors into place now. Looking brilliant. And that is issue 47 complete. Let's move on to the last issue. Okay, final issue for this month, issue 48. There we go. The magazine, the hydraulic pipework. So we have a 50mm tube, hydraulic coupling 1, support bracket, 45mm tube, hydraulic coupling 2, 95mm tube, and a dummy nut. They do love the dummy nuts. There we go. So we pop all this pipework to place. Yep, pop it onto the engine there. And that is the final result. Excellent. Let's get on with the build. Here are the parts. There we go, those are our parts. So first of all, we need this piece and we need the 50mm pipe. That will go on the end there. I can push that right on. That's that in place. And then we need this piece. And on this end we need the 95mm pipe. There we go. And on the other end the 45mm pipe. always one. There we go. Eventually. Okay, now then we need to install the hydraulic coupling 2, and it's piped onto the support bracket onto there, and we have it this way around. Go, but for some reason doesn't want to. Just leave it with me. There we go. It went in eventually with the help of some sharp nose pliers. That was a toughie, that one. Anyway, this pipe comes around here, and we connect that to this bottom. There we go. Onto the there we go. Excellent. That's the 95mm pipe. That is exactly as it should be. Okay, next we need this coupling, and we need the engine, and we need the coupling, the hydraulic coupling, one, and it goes in there and there. Make sure that pipe goes through there like that, and that will go into place. Well, I say it's going into place. It's probably a tough fit as always. That one's gone in, and there we go, that's gone in. If they are a little bit loose, you can always pop some glue on it, but that pipe goes there. Excellent. That was fiddly. Next we fit this support bracket with the other coupling, hydraulic coupling 2, and I believe that goes there and should go there like so. There we go. There's that into place. Finally we have the dummy nut, which goes into there, and let's prop that down as far as it goes. Oops, brought my cocktail stick. Let's get something else to push it into place. This is the only thing about things like that, is no, is that loose? That's loose. I think I'm going to have to glue that. There we go. That should hold itself now. Excellent stuff. So there we go, that is issue 48 complete. Well, there we go guys, that is everything in place. That was one fiddly build. 5 issues, but it looks absolutely superb. I've tied that piece there for now because it kept knocking this piece off. I haven't glued it simply because I want to make sure everything is perfect first. I always do before I glue anything. Lots of pipe work in there that needs connecting yet, but it is looking great. Sometimes the connections are very difficult. Can't always do them on camera because I get a little bit frustrated with it. But they do get put into place, and I have to take it away from the cameras as well, just because of the lighting, because you can't always see things. Sometimes it's a bit too glary. I think I need to do something with my lighting in here. Either that, I have to use magnifying glasses I think, but it's not been a problem up to now. But I don't know why we couldn't connect them two pieces together, but anyway, we'll get round to it eventually. But the detail for this engine, absolutely phenomenal. It is absolutely brilliant, and I think we're going to cover a lot of it up. But anyway, that is it for this month. So if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon for another build. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.